folks. How you doing? Welcome to Smartphone Theater, your home for live digital theater. Our fourth poetry night, Summer Passions. We have a great lineup for you guys tonight. It's been a while. Summer solstice is this Sunday. First day of summer is this Sunday. So the Smartphone Theater poets, they and I decided that we would make this based around the changing of the seasons, and that's what we're going to do. Every poetry night is going to revolve around the changing of the seasons. So our next one will be in the fall. Since this one is our spring summer, we made it Summer Passion. So most of the pieces that you hear tonight are going to revolve around summer passions, passion, something. You guys be the judge.
Before I was released from the hospital, I asked the psychiatrist a question. Doc, I said, can I still drink? He paused and said to me, sure, you can have a drink every now and then. The drink didn't get my gift. I was asking him if I could go back to live the rest of my life with the most devoted and wondrous of dream lovers, the one that quenched my from the first time to the last, and again, and never left my side. I got up and I shuffled back over to the window, looking out to observe the light. All the great painters in history caught the light in the time of day. I saw the birch tree in the backyard in front of the woods that hid the fields, that became the power lines when more houses were being built for more people. I climbed that tree as a kid and I could see those fields. Now I couldn't even climb that tree. All I could do is lay here in front of it. I remember the dog being with me at the foot of this tree in the grass. I remember petting him with tears in my eyes as I talked to him about things I could not talk about with my father. I heard footsteps coming down the stairs, crossing over to the door leading outside, opening the back door, going outside, spitting, coming in, closing the door, coming around the bar, turning on the bathroom light to see me looking up at him like a wounded animal, an imposing figure. He was bigger than life. He always appeared to me this way. You have to get out. Get out from behind there, Sean. Come on, get out from behind the bar. I got up. I walked to the window again. I sat down at the couch. In his armchair, father's chair, he asked me if I was okay. He shook my head. No. We stared at the blank screen. Nothing was said. It was an awkward moment, to say the least. You okay? I shook my head, no. You want to watch some TV? He said. I shook my head again, no. Let's see if we get the Yankees on. Leave the TV blank, I said. I don't want to hear anything except the silence. He got up and he shouted upstairs, Boots! Let's go! We're going to be late for therapy. He shouted back something I couldn't understand. My father sat back in his chair. We didn't say anything. Usually I'd ask him to tell the stories about the glory days, just like his father did him. I wanted to say things to him. My whole life, I sat there on the couch wanting to talk to him about things I could not say as he watched TV. We're going to therapy for you this afternoon. We wish you would take your medication. Dad, I said, I want you to take me out in the woods and shoot me. Dad kind of stuttered and mumbled something. Then we're back into complete silence. I broke it. I got up and walked to the piano. Playing strident chords, I began songs that I couldn't remember, a few lines, and I'd forget them until I settled down upon this song, Daddy-O, and I forgot that he was in the room. First time I hugged my father, I was 7, he was 33. First time I hugged my father, I had this pain, it wouldn't go away. I was upstairs with my brother in my room trying not to cry. I was looking for the morning light to come and move the night on by. Outside, the crickets were chirping and a half moon glowed above. I buried my head in the pillowcase as my heart was pounding with love. I screamed and I howled for the pain to stop, for some God, somebody to crash through the rooftop. The echoes of my cry through the hallways with a sigh. He woke up my dad and he turned on his bedroom light. He ran upstairs as a dog barked at the moon. My brother told me he's coming soon. Then he opened the door and he rushed to my side. And I leaped in his arms. Daddy, don't let me die. Daddy-o, daddy-o. Don't ever let go. Hold on me tight. Won't you rise from your dreams in the dead of the night? Daddy-o. I love you more than you'll ever know. Dawned on me, my father had heard the song. I took one gasp of breath and literally purposely fell off the piano, winding up on the floor. Of all the songs to sing, my father rushed to me and asked if I was okay. I directly looked him into his eyes and said, Dad, this has happened before. He kind of turned his head like a dog who didn't know what he was doing. He went back to his chair. My mother came down the stairs. Oh my God, what happened to him? She said, crossing over to stand next to my father. He was playing piano and he fell off the chair. I was looking at the ceiling and the paneling on the wall. My mother reached for him. He needs my help. My father held her back. I thought to myself, who are these people and how did I get here? No, Boots, we have to go, he said, as my father stepped over me to the other side of me, turned out and reached back for my mother's hand as she stood at my side. I looked up at her. She towered above me. I felt like I'd never been so close to her. She took my father's hand as she stepped over me. My son. He pulled her to the other side again and turned to open the door to the outside. She broke away from him and reached out to me. I can't leave him like this. How could I leave him like this? My father held her back and she began to weep. I looked at them together, holding each other. Again, I said, Mom, Dad, this has happened before. He led her away out the door. I heard bits and pieces of what they were saying, but I heard their feet pushing off the stones in the driveway, car doors opening, slamming, car starting, moving in reverse gear, tires rolling back on the stones. And soon they were off to therapy. As I lay there, thinking. Okay, that's about all I got. Want to hear another 20 minutes? Thank you.